But yeah, anyway, run club, great crack. So anyway, guys, today, Wednesday, kind of like the last couple of weeks, easy kind of session, nice little strength focus. We're not going to go too mad. As I was saying to Dermo there, this 4 years all came on. Two tough workouts still left this week, both next 2 days. I don't think Saturday's that bad, but the next 2 days will. There you go. There's a warning for you. And Donna, again, as always, there's an exercise. I actually would nearly come on Zoom on Friday morning just to have a look at you lunge across you. Go leg out. There's loads of lunges on Friday. I'll forewarn you.
I don't think I've ever seen Donna's lunge.
Oh, have you not? They're great cracker, Donna. Aren't they? Yeah. I always rip the piss out of her in the gym because she has this weird kind of lunge to just get the extra kind of distance anytime we're doing walk. It's great crack. Great crack. But anyway, guys, today, little strength focus, not going too mad. Kind of like the last couple of weeks. Every 3 minutes, times 6, we have an upper body section, lower body section. Some movements that we've done previously and just creeping just a new one in. All right, so the first one is your upper body, when we focus on kind of like pulling or your upper back. All right, so it's 16 tail rows. We did these last week, so you can kind of, we should kind of know them. You need kind of a tail or something to kind of wrap around your waist. I will show you that really quickly, or I have a t-shirt here. You can just use something. It's just to get that extra little bit of range of motion, a little bit of tax on the grip. Now we're going to do 20 prone flies. All right, hands up if you know what that is. One or two of us. So guys, I might need you to grab some equipment, and I'll probably get you to get it now before the warm-up comes around. Prone flies, you need 2 little weights. If we were in the gym, I'd tell you to grab, the little weight plates, the little 1.25s or the 2.5s. And we're going to bend over like we're doing a bent over row. And we're just going to fly our arms out wide. And we're just trying to isolate your upper back. All right. So obviously, if you don't have little weights, perfect 2 little things to have. A little bottle of water, 2 little tins of beans. Sometimes I've done it in pump and core where I get people to grab 2 bottles of wine. I'm sure there's wine lying around somebody's house there. But try to grab something kind of small. All right, I'll give you a moment in a second to grab that. You'll rest for your remainder, and then you're going to move on. Then it's going to be 16 pistol squats to a chair. We have done these, so you need a chair, something to sit on. All right. Try these weighted if you can. If you can't, it's still good to go body weight and control it down. So you squat down on one leg and you squat up. That is 8 on each leg. That's not 16 on each leg. So we're going to go 8 on the left and 8 on the right. All right. Into a 20-second wall squat hold, just to kind of pump the quads up a little bit more. 3 goes on each section. Any questions?
Cian, I've been resting my right foot the last few days, so I was thinking of skipping the pistol squats and doing maybe just normal squats or something.
That's okay. Look, have a little go in the warm-up. Let me know how it feels. If not, obviously, we can just go towards the goblet squat, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
So guys, grab 2 little kind of small kind of things now if you don't have them kind of set just for your prone flies, all right? You need something, 2 kind of things, nice and small that you can use. 2 little tins of beans, 2 something. Trust me, this is an exercise that you don't actually go heavy in. I think I've done it in the gym before at 6s, and I just kind of flop around once the repetitions kind of go too high. So 2 little small weights, tins of beans, bottles of water, and will do. Beautiful. I'll just wait for everyone to come back, and make sure you have something for that towel row. Again, like something, a cloth, a tea towel, a t-shirt, and kind of set, just so we can wrap it around your waist. So 2 little weights in the towel, and then you're just your usual weights, and obviously something to squat down on. Loads of little bits of equipment today for the little session. Exactly, Donna. Perfect. 2 bottles of vino. Hopefully they're not. Hopefully they're nice bottles of wine now, are they?
They're not ones that I would drink because they're red, so it doesn't matter if they smash.
Okay. Right, guys, we're gonna crack into this warm up now. All right. Just gonna kind of move quite quickly just to get the blood pumping, and we're gonna do a little Tabata style warm up just to get ourselves pumped up and warm. And we're gonna creep in some of these exercises, especially the ones that we have done that we're gonna be able to get into quite quickly. So just make sure you have your weight next to you. You have your chair next to you that you might have a little go of doing a pistol squat. We're only going to do 1 round of it on, in the Tabata, and just have your weight and all next to you. All right. I'm going to keep calling it out. We're just going to keep moving. I'll show you that demo in the 10 seconds. So Everybody ready? And I set my clock. We're just going to start off first with jumping jacks just to get the heart rate up. All right. So we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, and we're on the clock already. So just jumping jacks. You just kind of get the shoulders moving as well, more so for those rows and stuff. Beautiful. And 3, 2, 1, and relax, guys. Perfect. Just set yourself up in an air squat for me. I'll say go. I just want nice, low and slow air squats for those 20 seconds. Going in 3, 2, and 1, and we're going low and slow. Because even that is just you starting to open up your quads, open up your hips. Beautiful. Creeping down lower and lower and lower. Lovely. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Again, just to get the shoulders moving a little bit, we're just going to go down to the top of your push-up. And we're just going to go into a scap push-up for me. And we're going to get going in 3, 2, and 1. And again, just scap push-ups. Don't rush them, nice and slow as well. Get that pinch as you go down and then that press and spread as you come up to the top. Beautiful. And 3, 2, 1. Lovely, guys. We're standing back up. Right, just get the shoulders moving a little bit more. We're just going to do arm circles. We're going to go 10 seconds forward and then 10 seconds back. We're going to go forward first in 3, 2, 1, and go. Just big arm circles just to get them moving. And every time you kind of bring them back and around, try to pinch your shoulder blades like we will do on our rows and our flies in a few minutes. And we're going the opposite way. Have a big pinch on the back so you're getting those shoulder blades moving as best as we can. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Just staying body weight just for now, guys. I just want 20 seconds of lunges. All right. So let's go forward lunges just to get a little pump on the quad. All right. And 3, 2, 1, and we are on the clock. Lovely. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Guys, just grabbing our weights. All right, just no tail yet. I just want you to hold your weight and just give me rows, double-handed. 2 hands are on your weight. I want to go in 3, 2, and 1, and go. And we're just rowing it just to get the arms moving. And 3, 2, 1, stop. We're just moving over to your chair or whatever we're going to squat on. We're just going to go 20 seconds, 10 seconds on one leg, just squatting down and trying to stand back up single leg. All right. So moving over, I'll give you an extra second. We're going to get going in 3, 2, and 1. And we're just going now. Nice, slow and controlled. Just tip it and then press your foot onto the floor to stand. As we do that, have a quick look down. Is your knee in line with your toe? Change leg if you haven't done so. Get another couple in. Beautiful. And relax. Guys, just getting our little bit of a setup like we did last time on our tail row. I just want you to get your weight and then just loop whatever you're going to use, just screw it. All right. Kettlebells are easier. If you need to do it with a dumbbell, just show me. Once everybody's set up, we're just going to go for 20 seconds of tail rows, and we're going to get going in the next kind of 5 or 6 seconds. All right. Remember, get as much range as you can. Pull that around your body. 3, 2, 1, and we're on the clock. Yeah. Whole point of this then, because we have that extra little bit of slack with our thing, is we can get that extra bit of range of motion. We can pull those elbows back that little bit further. Savage. Lovely and relax. Last little one, guys. I'm just going to have a little go. Just going through our prone flies. Might have done them before, but just make sure we're doing that right. So clock's off now. We can slow down. Just have a little kind of bit of a demo. We're going to have our 2 weights. Think about this. I want you to bend over and try to be as horizontal as you can, kind of like your tail row or your normal row. You're going to have a small bend in your arm. They're not going to be completely locked in straight. And I want you just to fly them back out wide and pinch your shoulders. As always, when we do anything, I don't want your shoulders or your traps punching up to your ears as we do this. All right. So if you're having a quick look at me, I've got my 2 little weights. All right. I'm standing up. I'm just going to sit my bum back as if I'm doing my RDL. All right. Make sure that my shoulders aren't at my ears. I'm just going to pull them back and then down. And I'm going to fly them out to the side. All right. Even if anything, I might even fly them more back towards my hips. Because the more I fly them up in front, all I'm going to do is punch into my shoulders. I'm flying them minimally back behind my body. Every time I fly them, I'm trying to think, what can I pinch in between my shoulder blades? All right. I'm just going to set my clock. We're just going to do about 20 seconds worth. All right. We're going to get going in 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to have a quick down. Just pinch those shoulders. That's all you're focusing on. Arms don't change length. They're just saying exactly the same. Just going out and wide and pinch and pinch and pinch. And relax. Beautiful. And catch your breath. All right. That's easy enough exercise. Nothing kind of too mad. The only thing that's really going to go wrong is that if you end up kind of hunching up, you'll feel it after a while that you'll feel these. Going to ask yourself, can I reset? Okay. Pull them right back and then down. Big long neck. All right. So guys, every 3 minutes. All right. First one, we're going to start off with 16 tail rows. All right. Again, you have 3 minutes. Don't rush these. All right. Have like kind of like a little 1 second pause as you roll it up. If you really, really want to push yourself, slow and control, lower down 16 of them into your 20 prone flies. You take a little bit of a breather at the end of that, whether it's 30 seconds or so. Then we're going to go into our legs. And then that's going to be 16 pistol squats to a chair. If you can, you try it weighted. If you can't, you can go single leg. All right. And again, just have a quick look down at your knee. Is your knee in line with your toe? Into a 20-second wall squat hold. All right. So again, we all know that one. We're just going to squat to the wall, squat down, hold at parallel just for 20 seconds. And you can just count that 20 seconds out in your head. All right. And that will be weighted. So do hold on to your weight for that. And you can even just rest it on your lap, just so there's a bit of extra weight going through the legs. All right. Any final questions?
So 16, 20, 16. And then
yeah. So 16 rows, 20 flies, 16 squats, 20-second wall hold. Yeah, 16 to 20.
And we just keep rolling through it as a kid, or
yeah, but like we'll get a little bit of a breather. So we've got a 3-minute window. So I'll tell you always when to start a new round. Yeah, right. I'll keep an eye on it as you just go through. Yeah. Everybody ready for thumbs up? Zoom. Beautiful. All right, guys, clock going on. Tail rows first. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and we are moving. So 16 tail rows. All right. Have that big pinch over the upper back. All right. Biceps are going to work, as I always say, no matter what. Try to think, what is my upper back doing?
Tomorrowland. This is Black Coffee.
And lovely, gang. And don't rush them. Take your time. Have a little 1 second pinch as you kind of roll it up. And once you're done your 16 repetitions, we're grabbing our 2 smaller weights. And you have 20 repetitions to do. And try to be as horizontal as you can. Dermo, bend your knees a smidge and just try to bend over a tiny bit more then. There you go, yeah. Loads of time, guys. So that is only a minute gone there. You've loads of time. 2 minutes in. Take your time on these flies. You're going to have that mind-muscle connection. Think about the muscle you're trying to work. And it's in between your shoulder blades. Should be a bit of a burning.
Our knowledge has made us simple. Our cleverness hard. We think too much. More than machine, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities,
I always think about the posture, you know, big proud chest.
the aeroplane and the radio has brought us closer together. Very nature of these inventions cries out.
I feel like it's burning on everybody already.
Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world.
There's loads of time left, guys. You have about a minute left to this. You will take your rest now, and then Dermo again. I'll talk everyone through time-wise. so you'll know when to go. So you still have about a minute of rest. So you have loads of time to do these, so don't rush through each section. Think about the quality rather than the speed of you kind of moving through them. So that burn already, guys, thumbs up with that burn on the upper back, rear of the shoulders a little bit, yeah. They can get quite a scaldy little kind of burn, all right? So guys, we have 30 seconds, just a 30-second warning, just if you want to prep yourself for the next bit, all right? We are going 16 pistol squats. Again, remember, if you did these last time weighted, try to do them weighted. If you find that it's too hard to control the knee, it's okay to go body weight into a 20-second wall squat hold. Again, weighted on that one for everybody because you're more than capable. Catherine, are we going to go goblet squat? Yeah, I forgot to ask that, yeah? Yeah. Try to have a narrow stance. It'll just hit your quads a bit more, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and we'll go. Yeah, so you just do your normal goblet, yeah? Just that narrow stance might just kind of target the quads just a little bit more. Yeah, beautiful. And we'll go for 16 of them. Michelle, try to hold that like you're front racking a barbell. You kind of hold your weight up here. I know it's kind of weird. Yeah, like this. And now try to squat, yeah. Just challenge your midsection, challenge your body just that little more. Your legs are strong, so try to challenge it as best you can. There you go. Again, we've got loads of time to get through this. So take your time. Don't be afraid to have that little look down, see where that knee is moving. You know, we want it in some way in line with toe. It will wobble. I find that it wobbles. It's hard, but you're being consciously aware of it. And once you're finished, then go just pop yourself over to a wall. All right, we're going to keep your weight hip parallel and just count it out in your head. Count out 20 seconds. And as you're doing that wall squat, I want you to think you're pushing your feet into the floor. Press yourself back into the wall, all right, as if you're trying to push yourself through the wall. It'll kind of kick on the quads a bit more. Luke, you get down a tiny bit more, just slide down it. There you go, perfect. And press yourself back into the wall. And hopefully, again, the more you kind of press through that, those quads start to fire on just a little bit. Beautiful, guys, and we still have a minute left. All right, loads of time. All right, because that's one round done. We're going to go 2 more on each of them. All right, knowing that we're going to get the rest. All right, I know they burn, especially the prone fly and the wall squat holds will probably be the bigger burners. Don't rush through them. All right, this is the one day kind of the week that we're kind of taking to slow it down, work on an area. You only have to do it 2 more times. So really, really try to focus on the muscle and don't sprint through them. Yes, they burn. But the burn's a good thing, all right? So 30-second warning, just to get your setup for your tail row and have your smaller weights kind of set. Again, don't rush it. Maybe spend about a minute doing the 16 rows. You know, have that little kind of rolled up pause at your chest and then control again. Quality in our work if we can, all right? 15 seconds.
Chose that Johnny Taylor sample. What about
10 seconds.
And what a great choice it was. It's such an amazing tune. If you like classics and anthems, a whole half.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're back in for round 2. 16 reps.
It's the perfect way to get through the middle of the week. So make sure you're around later for that. Let's get you up and ready for the day with more great music on One.
Yeah, lovely. That nice little pause on the top for everybody. In that 1 second, ask yourself, what are you working? Even if you hold it for that 1 second, you flex everything, you tense up every muscle in your arms and your back. Have a good squeeze in them. Lovely, guys, and that's kind of getting towards your minute now. perfect time if you're changing over. All right. Again, you've got 2 minutes to do these. Even if you did 10 in the first minute, 10 in the second minute, you're going to get these done. All right. But think about the quality of them. Nice, Michelle. Nice, Dermo. Nice, gang. Lovely. Even if you did that, do 10. Drop it down, take 10 seconds and do 10. That's okay. You're still getting good work done. So, Catherine, pop the head up a little bit and puff the chest up a little bit. You're just rounding the upper back. Yeah. And load this one, guys. We're coming into the last minute now. It's always the smaller exercises with the smaller weights that burn more than anything. Woman done it. And guys, we're coming up here. I have about 30 odd seconds left. And just if you need to get yourself ready then for your pistols, to make sure you have your chair ready and you have your bits ready. And again, don't rush through the pistol squats. Take your time. And you're gonna notice no dedicated tempo, but a slow movement down will always work your body more. So fight the way down, especially so we don't kind of fall onto that chair or fall onto whatever we're sitting down. Put your leg to work, all right? 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. And we're going again, round 2 on our legs. So fight the way down, like so you gently kind of fall onto it. I know it's tough, but that's what you're putting your leg to work for.
Listening to Tomorrowland, One World Radio.
Let me out of this life institution. I am angry and I own illusions. Yes, I hate, but it's not a solution. Try my best, but I'm just a human. Oh, we don't need to say we're sorry. We don't need to worship heaven's heart. We don't need to say we're sorry. So where's the love? This is all we got. Dreaming about a revolution in our minds. This is all we got. Talking about resolutions, getting high.
Lovely.
We don't need a lot, and we don't care if we mess it up.
So everybody taking their time. That is perfect. So that's about a minute gone, and you still have loads on them, but all you have to do is that 20-second wall squat afterwards. Very nice control, Donna. Good man, Lukey. And that's very, very good knee control, Luke. Very, very good knee control. Beautiful muscles moving over to that wall. And again, parallel, push yourself back into that wall. Press yourself through it. Man, Dermo over to the wall. 20 seconds now. We still have loads of time. We still have about a minute and 5 seconds left. Lovely. All right, guys, we're going to go through one more go on each thing. All right. Last time, again, as I said in the last round, I know 1 or 2 of them are a burner. But again, we're getting some good quality work done there. There's only one more time to do it all. You have 45 seconds. Good man, Dermo. Oh, so 30 seconds. So just make sure you're set up first for your tail rows. And 20 seconds is your final round. Again, take about a minute-ish to do those rows, and it goes about a minute-ish, obviously, to do your prone flies. 10 seconds. And here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Michelle, we have someone else joining us for weights. Beautiful and lovely controlled movement out of everybody. Everyone's kind of having that little 1 moment pause on the top. Maybe and glue the elbows in. Elbows are in. Lovely. And coming up again to that minute mark, can you move on to those prone flies? Remember, try to be bent over as much as you can, all right? Because the more we end up coming up past 45, and you might end up doing that as the repetitions kind of go on, we might feel it in the trap. So literally imagine you are horizontal to the floor. That would be the ultimate goal. But man, Dermo, exactly, yeah. Exactly, gone it. Nice, Michelle. So if you feel like you end up kind of randomly start standing up, just reset and go back over. Nice, loopy, nice pattern. Yeah, it's okay to have a little bit of a reset. You still have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. This is your last round on this one. Lovely gang, very, very nice flies. And they are a big, big, big burner. Good man, Dermo. Lovely.
Hey guys, this is
Okay guys, coming up now, you have about that 30-second kind of warning, all right, for the time. Just for your last round then of your pistol squats and your wall squat hold. Again, take your time on those pistols.
Tomorrowland come to life with the new JBL Pulse 4 portable speaker. Light up the night with sounds you can see.
15 seconds. Last time again, take your time on the downward phase of it.
Feel the music with JBL.
this week's
5,
Tomorrowland Friendship Mix.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice and slow on the way down. Good man, Dermo, just control it.
What up, guys? This is Afrojack. Enjoy your morning here at
Dermo, stand a little bit closer to the couch. Just move a little bit back closer, just so you're not having to fall back so far. Try it again. Control it, control it, control it. There you go, I'm better. Lovely. Nice.
Lost frequencies.
On the mix of Whacking Pasta with Be Someone.
And now on One World Radio, this is Martin Garrix. No, I'm still tasting you. Pacing around for days. Bring you back with me. Pretend I'll be
Lovely, guys. Keep working through them. And again, last one, 20-second wall squat hold to finish.
Silence, I just need your touch. Don't violence, hands on the tip of your tongue. In the darkness, we go on and on. Always under pressure.
Again, press yourself through that wall. Big press through the wall. Just don't break it. Like if anybody's seen on Instagram, we made Warren break his house last week. Doing his handstand push-ups. Lovely. Once you're finished, guys, pop yourselves back up. Finish off that 20 seconds. How was that goes? Was that a bit of a burner?
Yeah, flies are so tough.
Aren't they? They're like for such a little small exercise, they're such a fucking big burner. Like,
They're burning from rep number 4. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What was the hardest bit? Probably the prone flies for
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Usually it's an exercise if you haven't done it, and then plus that one's a bit of a burner, and it'll kick on quite quickly. I'm sure that one was quite tough. And guys, yeah, we will kind of creep kind of little ones like that in every now and again, and ones that we kind of have done. We'll kind of keep that little trend just in the Wednesday where we just take that little bit of a slower focus, just on going through some of the movements. All right. Let's get a quick stretch before we have to go. We're just going to get a quick stretch through the quads first. So we're just going to do our couch stretch. Right. Pop your leg up onto something. If you can't, you can always just get into a lunge and just kind of grab that foot. All right. So I'm going to join you because my legs are stiff. Couple of seconds. So prop the foot up onto something, knees on the floor. All right, and we'll get going in the next kind of 5 seconds or so. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And on the clock. As always, just going to set yourself up the exact same way. Ribs are down, squeeze the glute. Don't be afraid to twist and move up until you feel the stretch through your quads, and if you can't, up towards your hips. Another couple of seconds, so you can try to lean yourself a little bit further back without arching that back, so abs are still crunched. Still going back. And let's change. And then touch yourself up again. And push your hips a little bit left and right. Sometimes I find for some reason I push my hips just a little bit out to the outside. I lean back. I can feel it a little bit higher up on my hip. Last couple of seconds again, if you want to go back a little bit further into it. Slowly and relax. All right, let's get another little quick stretch. We're just going to quickly just try to kind of stretch out through our laps. Might even hit the triceps a little bit. Going to do it back. We're just going to do a little bit of a prayer stretch. So all you need is a chair or a couch or a box. I'm going to use my box here. And all we're going to do is I'm going to kneel down just in front of it. All right. We're just going to get the elbows just onto just the tip of the elbows. 2 hands are together. My abs are crunched down. The goal is just to press your head and shoulders down through that. All right, I'm going to get on the clock. 3, 2, 1, and we are on the clock. So 2 hands together and just press your head down through. Just make sure we're not arching into that low back. So just think of a little kind of crunch in your abs or a little hollow body. And you should feel this maybe down the lats, you might feel triceps, you might even start to feel into the upper back. And just try to breathe and relax, press yourself down into that. A couple of seconds left. So every breath you do in, as you breathe out, just think, can you naturally just sink into that, just that little bit lower. Big deep breath in, then you go and try to fall into that.